Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a huge favor, click that subscribe button down below for content like this and many more. For all your current subscribers, I just want to continue to say thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Now, I'm at the New York International Auto Show, and this is the all-new Ram 1500 EV pickup truck. This thing is a hot item. So standard range on this is about 300 miles with the standard battery. Now, if you get the, I think it's 99 kilowatt hour bigger battery pack, they're claiming up to 500 miles, which is, if they could deliver on that, that's really impressive. So let's walk around the styling. Off the bat, charge door is right here. So you can, of course, charge it here. This has keep DC fast charge capability. So Ram claims it can go from 10 to 80% in about 18 minutes, give or so. And it does have 800 volt architecture, which not a lot of vehicles have that in the industry. So it's nice to see that Ram has this in this vehicle. The tires are 275/50 on 22-inch wheels. These are Pirelli tires. So don't know if this will probably make it to production. I will probably likely if it does. Now, speaking of the front of the Ram pickup EV, you do have the family resemblance. It is similar to the very crazy over-the-top concept car, and as you guys can see, you got LED signature lighting. You have the Ram logo that lights up, which is nice. Front-facing camera, because this vehicle does have the 360 the camera. You do have parking sensors all over the front. The radar cruise control is right there on the underneath. And let's just walk around the back area, and it looks like a regular Ram, which is pretty cool. I mean, nothing funny, nothing weird. You got sensors here for the door panels. So you touch it right here. Might be a little bit difficult to pick up on camera, and to unlock it, I'm sure you just put your hand here and the door unlocks. You have the RamBox here, which I am pretty sure the bed is related to a regular Ram 1500, which makes sense. And I would say, just eyeballing it, this looks like a 5.5 foot bed, give or take. And looking at the back of the Ram EV pickup, I do like the styling of the taillights. Nice massive taillights that go into the tailgate, which is very cool. And this looks like a softly damped hatch. Tailgate, I'm sorry. And yeah, this definitely looks like a 5.5 foot bed. You do have power on board on that side. LED lighting for both sides, which is nice. And let's take a look at the interior of the Ram 1500. Take a look at all the tech. So stepping into the interior, it does have a power retracting step, which is nice. And off the bat, just getting in here, I can tell this is regular Ram 1500, which in my opinion is the way to do it. Doesn't have to, just because it's an electric car, it doesn't have to be weird and funky. The screens are in demo mode right now, so we can't really play with anything in here, but you do have, a vehicle screen. You do have nice Uconnect. I'm sure this would probably be Uconnect 5. You do have a full LCD instrument cluster here, and traditional lighting controls on the left-hand side. You do have your shifter straight from a regular Ram. A massive center console. You do have looks like what would be dual wireless charging right here. USB-C, USB-A, pretty much every possible connection known to man. And there is a screen on the passenger side, as you guys can see, which is very nice. And Ram claims that when you're driving, you cannot see that screen from the passenger side. And this, I'm sure this is the top of the line version, so I'm sure all the bells and whistles are here. This thing is massive, and you do have giant cup holders in here, which is pretty nice. And this one, it doesn't open, but all right, no worries. Big ass glove box. And let's take a look at the back seat of the Ram 1500 EV. And being a giant pickup truck, fitting in here is not going to be a problem. I do love the panoramic sunroof, and this looks like a soft suede material, which is very nice. This is an interesting touch. Speakers behind the seats, which is very interesting. Very interesting. And it looks like they're Klipsch, yep, Klipsch branded speakers. More USB-C and A input right here, connectivity, heated and cooled seats back here. You do have a traditional household style outlet, giant vents, 2 massive cup holders. And that's pretty much it when it comes to the back. I mean, the seats are very nice, very soft padded leather. I'm sure this is the top of the line version of the vehicle. And this looks like a power little split window here, back here, so you can open and close. And I'm noticing more of those little speakers, roof mounted speakers, which is crazy. So there's 4 on the roof, 1 in each door, actually 2 in per door, and 2 back here, which is insane. So let's take a look at the front of the Ram 1500. And open the front, yeah. So let's take a look at the front. This is a power operating open and closing front trunk. And as you guys can see, similar to the F-150 Lightning, it's also powered here. And because it's an electric pickup truck, there's no more engine. So what do you do with all that space? Well, you make a giant frunk. And you have room here for pretty much whatever you want. And it does look like it has drain plugs. So if you could use as a giant cooler. You can put ice in here. You have a nice little net. And there is a little lighting in here. So there's 2 little lights on each side. There is a power pack over here. So you can connect all your tailgate accessories and things like that. And that's pretty much it for the front. And you have a little front-facing camera as well for the 360. And it is power closing, as you guys can see. Nice and convenient. So you're coming from the groceries, bags, or whatever the case may be. You don't want to put anything in the bed. Gets wet. You don't have to worry about that. You just put it in your front. And this has been my first look at the Ram 1500 electric pickup truck. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. Take care and stay safe.